Hello all, in this video we will see an interesting topic. What happens is some of the times the design engineers might have bought some module from outside and they don't know the I2C address because they cannot get the data sheet of it. Like example, if you buy from a local market or something, so if you are buying a standard board from some vendors, you might have it from the datasheet of the chipset. So in cases where you could not find the I2C address, or there could be a scenario where you calculate the I2C address from the datasheet and you struggle to um, confirm whether it is the address or not. For beginners especially it happens, right? So in those cases, this is a simple project where the NodeMCU board can be used to identify an unknown a device with an unknown I2C address. So if you see here, the NodeMCU has I2C interface, and it extends over D1 and D2 pins. D1 is SDA, D2 is SCL, and we can see the interfacing here. Now, what we did is we took PCF8574 module, which PCF8574 is a GPIO expander, which has I2C interface. It's basically I2C GPIO expander, where the I2C pins are extended out to one of the connector, and then the GPIO pins are on the other side. So you can see the IC here. So this small board we have interfaced to NodeMCU to see what is the slave address of this. Let us look at the code, and let us also talk about the easiest ways using the Arduino to do this. So here is the code, um, which actually is a inbuilt code. We have not written any single line. Like example, we will show you where we are taking this code from. You go to file and go to examples, and here you have several codes. Okay, so now from this you can you have I2C, okay, and you have wire actually. So in wire you will have something called I2C scanner. Oh, if it is not here, let us just try to see if it is somewhere. It's not present over here. So what you can do is you can just switch the board to Arduino Uno actually, and let us click OK. Okay, and then if you see here in the examples, you can see this I2C scanner. Okay, so this is the code we can take. So just click on it, it opens a new window with the Arduino Uno. So the wire library, which is the I2C library that is used here. So we'll change back to our board, which is ESP NodeMCU ESP12E module. Okay. So right now we did not connect any ports, so that's why you see no ports discovered here. Okay. And if you see here, there isn't too much of code that is being written here. It is basically starting the communication with D1 and D2 interfaces provided. So if you open the Arduino Uno code, you will not have this D1 and D2. You might have to include the pins here, and then we have initialized the serial port at 9600 bps, and then in the loop, what we are doing is we are trying to send address by address, okay, and then trying to include that address using the wire begin transmission. So this is what sends the address. So if there is an error where the transmission has ended, so we are putting it into a byte, and what we are doing is if the error is 0, okay, we are saying that is the address of that device. So initially we are starting the communication, we have ended the communication where the return value of this function is read, and then um, you can see here we are printing the address in hex, okay. So the other error codes are there. So if in case your device is not found, it will say no devices found, okay. So based on the error code that is read here, the device address is output. A very simple code, easy to understand, and then again after some delay we are again trying to send the address. And all the this basically is a 7-bit address. All the 127 addresses are being scanned here, like send one by one address 1 2 3 4 in a sequence, and then see the response from the device, and move ahead with the next address in the loop. That's how it is done. And then, like, if we try to power on the board, as we have already dumped the code, what we'll do is we'll just try to turn on the serial monitor. You can see here I2C device found at address 27, right? You can see that, right? So now what we are doing is just if you go to the PCF8574 module, which is available from electronicscomp.com, okay, you can see I2C module has inbuilt PCF857 for I2C chip. Okay, the default I2C address is either 0.27 or 3F. Now, if you see, we are getting 27, which is correct. So, remove PCF 8574 or whatever, and then insert some other chip which you want there, and try to read the data. A very easiest option to read I2CFA unknown device, right? Try it out from your end, and just make one setup. So this is with NodeMCU. You can do with Arduino, or if you have any other microcontroller with I2C interface, you can make a small board called I2C tester as a small product and find out the address. Right? Very simple thing, correct? Okay, thank you.